He's waited for this night. He's waited for me. I've waited for him. Get out! Go home! Get inside!
Sí, amigos, estoy con la sobreviviente a Michael Myers. Ella es única, es especial. Jamie Lee Curtis, thank you so much.
I'm so happy to be here. Hola.
I'm so excited. Oh, you speak a little bit Spanish.
Oh yeah, there was.
Hola, it's okay.
Hola.
Hola,
Hola, Mexico.
So when I told people that I was interviewing you, they asked me like, do you think she's gonna be able to scream the same way as the first one? I told them yes. You think no?
You know, it's a weird thing.
Is it?
There is no practice.
Okay.
You know, there's no acting class where you learn how to do that. And the reality is, I hope, for most people seeing these movies, they've never had an experience like that where they've had to run for their lives, screaming for their lives. And I remember the first day we did, the first time Laurie screamed, was at the house in the movie where she's fought him off in the kitchen. She breaks through the window, and then she leaves that house, and then there's a shot of her running around the front of the house. She runs, she falls on the grass, she gets up, and then she runs to the front door. She doesn't have the keys, then she runs to the neighbor's house.
Oh, and just with my keys as well.
Right, all in a kind of wide shot. And I remember rehearsing it like, okay, you move here, and then you'll fall here, and then you get up and go here. And I remember that, we did it with the camera, rehearsed that. And then I remember being behind the house and them saying, okay, we're rolling, speed, move. And I remember thinking like, whoa, what am I supposed to do? Because I'd never done it.
Yeah, okay.
And so if you see that, when you see that movie, that first time you see her running from the back of that house was the first time in my entire life I had ever screamed in my entire life.
Wow.
And I just remember, and I had a similar moment on this new movie. Just that feeling, just remembering what that felt like.
And I think there's no Halloween without Michael Myers, and there's no Halloween without Laurie. You have like this connection.
Well, it is a connection, but it's not the connection that everybody has now learned or pretended to know. That what we've done is we've removed all of the other layers of paint on the Halloween movies. And we've gone back to the original story. And the original story is it was random. And you see, I think there's nothing more frightening than random acts of violence, because you can't prepare for them. You see, if you can prepare for it, then you have some advanced warning. But in something random, it comes out of nowhere. And that's what made, I think, this connection between these two people. You know, Laurie is the only human being alive who ever looked him in the eyes, because all the other people in the movie died, except her. So there is a connection that people then for 40 years have tried to make movies about, and have made many. A few I was in, but we have gone back to something very pure and very primal between the two of them.
And she's more fearless this time.
Well, she is prepared. You see, Laurie is the only one who knows he's coming back.
Yes.
And so she has spent her entire life preparing for this moment. And everyone else has left her, because this is a girl who has said every day, Michael Myers is coming back. He's coming for me. I have to be prepared. And they're like, Laurie, the guy's in prison. He's in a mental institution. Don't worry, he's in there now. And she's like, he's coming. And you see, they took her child away from her because of her paranoia, and she's isolated, but she's prepared because she knows. And sure enough, he comes back. But she's the only one who's prepared for him.
I'm scared now, the way you tell it.
But I'm telling you, that's it. She's lost everyone, all her friends, all of her family. They barely talk to her, because she's so, ringing the bell, the British are coming, the British are coming, the British are coming. This is this refrain for her. It's very powerful, because she knows, as you said, there is a connection.
Yeah.
And that connection, I don't know why, but he's coming back for me. And it's not because he's my brother, and it's not because he's my lover, and it's not because do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a fan. I don't know why we're connected, but we are connected forever. And that's the sort of powerful build for this movie.
Do you know that I pray every night that he would escape?
What the hell did you do that for?
So I can kill him.
And what do you think is like the element that made Michael Myers so important and got so stuck in our minds compared to another?
I think because he's silent and deadly. He's enigmatic. He's human, but he's not. He does not move like a human. He does not react like a human. He has zero affect. He tips his head. He turns his head slowly. He is, that white mask in the dark is terrifying.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. So excited to watch.
Yes, it's very good.
Film.
Thank you for coming.